sometimes just go wild on her own here, and let's see if we can reposition that a little bit. Now I'm so pleased this microphone, even though it's a corded microphone, works much better than my phone in the car. Not so sure I want that there. I'll try it down over there too. It's a little more out of the way. Big semi truck in the road up there. Again, these ranchettes are popular with semi truck drivers because they can park their rig at their house. It's pleasant, mild weather this Christmas time in Colorado. Golly, it's 50 degrees out today. Oh, we're supposed to get snow in the morning, about an inch of snow, and maybe we can get some video done too. We're doing 28 miles an hour on, got 55 miles an hour. Here is the speed limit on this street. That's not accurate. Well, it's a decent morning out. Oh, I didn't set the EV down on that. I want to set the EV exposure gain on the camera down just a little bit. It's when it tries to negotiate the dark shadows of inside the car and the bright sunlight outside the car, I need to sacrifice the shadows a bit. And maybe I can take care of that in post, but I think it would be helpful. We always generally avoid these tire tracks here. Don't need to, but slow down a little bit for the 45 mile an hour speed limit. This is where the chicken was, right in the middle of the road. Oh, here's the chickens. They're just standing here on the side of the road. So apparently it was one of these gals that walked out in the street. Maybe that's why they felt so confident there. Interesting. I could go by it, throw a handful of corn out, and then turn around and come back by, and they'd be all eating the corn in the middle of the road. That wouldn't be good. Oh, you gotta trust it. You're probably driving your car, huh? Waving me on. Yeah, I think it was there. I'll have to check the video on that, but I think it was there first. I don't know where all that is coming from. People seem to I know it's a gesture that's helpful, and I think it's helpful, but if you get to the stop sign first at a four-way stop, you should go. You shouldn't sit there and wave somebody else on. Just go first. That's. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm making such a deal about it. I just don't think it's wise to follow people's waves unless you're completely sure that it's safe. But I don't need to rant in my car. I've got a front lawn I can rant about. Probably not. I'm really just checking video formatting anyway. I think I can get by with a 1080p on the cabin cam. There's no reason to have 4K video with my lug in here. You don't need to be. I wonder if we got San Diego's the way I think we're going. Yeah, we don't need to really turn down there, but why not? It's the FSD adventure. At least in this particular release, navigation has a mind of its own, and they'll get it better. It was all working just fine in 13, and I'm sure it will work just fine here too, and even better. I do believe that Tesla needs to, and they're pros at this, it's just the releases have been fast enough and the capabilities have been increasing so much in the software that it's all been developmental releases. But pretty soon you're going to have to make my wife happy and not be updating her car unless it's a solid release. And we need to get to that sort of thing to where the switch, the button or the selector in the infotainment system, the setup for the car where you say, I only want I want advanced software updates to get it first. That should probably be respected so that people that don't want to change software all the time can run with a stable version until the next stable version comes out. And major releases like that need to get up to version 0.2 or 0.3 before it goes to wide release to people that are already on a stable release version. So anyway, that's something that we're going to need to do this year, I believe. Okay, we're due to make a left turn and come in one street, which should be fine. I don't usually turn into the residential area here to get to Santiago's, which is right up the street just a little bit, but again, you got to defer to FSD if you want a high percentage. And I'm up at 99%. There's somebody driving around the country that's never stopped, I guess, FSD, so he's on 100%, has done 6,000 or 7,000 miles now. And God bless him, I hope he's the winner. I'm only at 99%, and I don't think I can ever get it 100 because I've got a 100-foot stretch that I need to drive out of my home, the driveway, to get to a road. There was cautiousness with a man walking out in the street. No hesitation. She was quite comfortable to go by at the 20 miles an hour. Save a copy of that just to see how far out he was. I'm going to go through the drive-through though, which is let's see if she'll pull in here in the drive-through. I recall in Hardware 3 the acceleration on a turn used to be a little more aggressive than was comfortable for me. Yeah, see. I have FSD primarily is because the efficiency, the acceleration and deceleration, electricity usage are maximized by the system itself. It seeks to optimize its power usage, to use the minimum amount of power to travel. And it does it on, golly, what am I at? 250 watt hours per mile over the last 100 miles. If you think about that, 250 watts is like a 100 watt light bulb for an hour. Couple hours. That's 200 watt hours to go a mile in a 5,000 pound car. Leave your porch light on for 2 hours. And it's about, well, can I do that in my head? 250 watt hours per mile. And a kilowatt hour is 6 cents in electricity. So 1/4 of 6 is about a penny and a half. No, it's not even that much. I don't know. It's too much math. Okay, we're in sloth, so we're going to do 25 until the speed limit changes, so I'll up that to standard. And the speed limit's now 45, and hopefully we'll accelerate there. Her acceleration has not been ideal. A little slow. Like right now we're at 36 miles an hour. The truck's not pushing me from behind, so he seems to be happy going this speed too. Got a pedestrian walking on the side of the road. FSD sees him clearly here. We're still only doing 37 in a 45. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to change anything, but I'm going to give it just a little acceleration to pop up to 45. There. That human input can be drained on. So there is blue sky out. The clouds are awfully gray, but there's texture to them, so hopefully the video, I'm still trying to figure out and resolve how to do video retouching, and it's going to take a month of working with this software to feel confident in it, but I've been able to generate some projects now, marking spots in and just doing sections of a timeline, or rendering sections of a timeline. I was building videos on an old Optiplex office computer, which took about 9 hours to make a 1-hour video. I've recently bought a used tower workstation with an NVIDIA GPU in it, and it's night and day. This workstation, I forget what number it is, a 7860 or something. It's a couple years old, but it's smoking hot, fast, and it's nice. So we're doing 44 now, and we're in a 55, and we really haven't accelerated. We're in standard mode, but there's no cars here, so I'll go ahead and touch the accelerator again just to speed up to the speed limit. And I'm hopeful that that will improve once her aggressiveness eases up just a little bit. Oh no, the dreaded wave on. Well, that was something. I don't know if we responded to the headlight flashing, but certainly could have. There was a slight hesitation as she rethought that with the car pulling up on the right, but let me tag that too. Keep an eye out for the chickens. I wonder if those are new chickens, which is why it showed up right here. Yeah, there they are over here now. So I'll have to keep an eye on those. So the speed limit's 55 here, we're doing 50. See, this is what I'd expect of chill, not standard. If I go ahead and go up to hurry, there is some acceleration. Not really hurrying to get up there. So I'll go back to standard. I'm hoping they tune out a little bit of that pre-turn to the right before I'm making a left turn. That's common behavior, but it's not the way I drive, so I notice it. And frankly, I don't know that a professional taxi driver or a professional limo driver would do that slight turn in the opposite direction before making a turn. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Like always, if you got this far, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. But you know that. Thanks for watching.